Hello students, today we are going to start chapter number 9, Soils of India. Introduction. Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth. The uppermost layer of the earth which you see is the soil. It is an important natural resource which forms the basis for agriculture. Means for agriculture means for growing crops, soil is very much necessary. It is a natural resource, means it is a gift of nature. Without soil, no plants can grow. Without soil, no plants, no vegetation can take place. All the living beings directly or indirectly depend on soil. Means all the living beings, they directly or indirectly depend upon the soil for their living. Soil consists of very small particles of rocks. Means rocks are broken down into very smaller particles to form soil. It is not formed in a day. Soil is not formed in a day. The soil we see around us has taken 100 to 1000 years to form. Means the soil which you see around yourself takes 1000 or 100 years to form. Rains and flowing water break down the rocks into small pebbles. Due to the rains and the water flowing, due to the flow of water, it breaks down the bigger rocks into small pebbles. These pebbles are further broken down into smaller particles. What happens when rain is coming or the water flow is with a force, means flow of water, with the flow of water, the rocks are broken down into smaller pebbles, in smaller pieces. What happened? These pebbles also are further broken into smaller particles to form the soil with the help of rain and flowing water. These particles, these small particles, are carried to different places by running water and wind. With the help of running water and wind, they move to another places. So the types of soil which are found in India are alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, mountain soil, desert soil and laterite soil. This is the map, understand it. The purple part, this one, is your mountain soil. Laterite soil, this green part you can see here. Some very less places your laterite soil is found. Red soil, this orange part, is your red soil. Black soil, this part, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and here also some places. Alluvial soil, this is your northern plains. Your northern plains are covered in alluvial soil. And desert soil. Desert soil is basically found in Rajasthan. So here we have studied about the mountain soil in the north. The laterite soil, very less laterite soil we can see. Black soil. Alluvial soil only in the northern plains. And the desert soil in Rajasthan. So we are going to talk about alluvial soil. You know Himalayan rivers. We'll talk about 3 Himalayan rivers over here: Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. These 3 rivers bring with them large quantities of alluvium. Which 3 Himalayan rivers? Ganga, Indus and Brahmaputra. They bring large quantity of alluvium with themselves. A very large quantity of alluvium they brought. What is the meaning of alluvium? Alluvium means fine sand and silt deposited by the rivers. This we have done in chapter 3 also. Alluvium means fine sand and silt which is deposited by the rivers. This is deposited on the river banks and the soil is very fertile. Alluvial soil is very fertile, and these alluvium means fine sand and silt particles are deposited nearby river. In the Deccan Plateau is in the center. This we have done in chapter number 1. This is your Deccan Plateau area. Okay, this part is Deccan Plateau. Alluvial soil is found in the deltas formed by the rivers. What is the meaning of deltas? Delta is a triangular shaped thing which is formed when river deposits its sediments. Sediments means its sand and silt. When river deposits its sediments before falling into the sea. Means it is a kind of landform only which is formed by the river deposits sediments before falling into the sea. A large number of important crops which are grown in alluvial soil are rice, sugarcane, wheat, pulse, jute, and vegetables grow in this type of soil. What? Rice, sugar, wheat, pulse, jute, and vegetables grow in this type of soil. Next is your black soil and red soil. Black soil. The northwestern part of Deccan Plateau has black soil. Your northwestern part, Deccan Plateau, has black soil, and this soil is formed by the withering of lava. I am telling you this thing. What is the meaning of withering? When the lava is withering means when the lava is dry. Lava is in dry form. This soil is basically formed from rocks made by lava, means with the help of withering of lava. We say withering means when the lava is dry. It is good for growing sugarcane and cotton. Black soil is very good in growing sugarcane and cotton. And black soil is the soil which is formed by the rocks made by lava. This is formed from the rocks which are made by lava. And it is found in the northwestern part of the Deccan Plateau. Red soil. The rest of the Deccan Plateau other than northwestern part has red soil. It is formed due to weathering. What is the meaning of weathering here? Weathering means wear or change of something due to a long exposure of atmosphere. Wear away or change of something due to the long exposure of atmosphere. Means due to long exposure of atmosphere, due to weathering of ancient crystalline and metamorphic rocks, this red soil is formed. Because crystalline metamorphic rocks are there, and weathering of these crystalline and metamorphic rocks. Weathering means when these rocks are wear away or they change due to long exposure of atmosphere, then this red soil is being formed. This red soil is due to iron content. The red color of the soil is due to the iron content in it. Iron is a mineral which is found in red soil. The soil is very good for growing jawar, bajra, pulses and groundnuts. Jawar, bajra, pulses and groundnuts. Mountain soil and desert soil. Mountain, the soil is very porous. When you touch the soil, you will see there is a pieces of stones. Porous means it is not fine in texture. It contains gravel. Gravel are also smaller pieces of rocks when the rocks are fragmented and they are accumulated at one place. Okay. Gravel means you can, simple sense, you can do pieces of rocks. That is gravel. Pieces of rocks and pieces of stones is being contained in mountain soil, and it is suitable for orchids. Orchids means a place where a particular fruit is grown. In this mountain soil, fruits are being grown. Desert soil is found in Rajasthan, and this soil is sandy. It is good for growing wheat, gram and dates. Wheat, gram and dates. Actually, it is very difficult to do the agriculture in the desert soil, but with the proper irrigation method, the soil is made cultivable. Laterite soil. It develops in area with high temperature and heavy rainfall. Sometimes in some areas, but there is high temperature and heavy rainfall, then laterite soil is formed. This is a result of leaching. Leaching means when due to heavy rainfall, the nutrients of the soil are lost. Means loss of nutrients from the soil due to heavy rain. And the humus content of the soil is always low. Means the humus content which is contained in the soil, it is very low. Means the nutrients which are present, no humus is there. Humus means the soil cannot hold moisture for a long period of time. So laterite soil is formed. Laterite soil are made suitable for cultivation by adding manures and fertilizers. Manure means the waste matter from animal that is spread over or mixed with soil. Waste matter of the animals that is mixed with soil that helps the plant or crops to grow. So when manure is added or some fertilizers are added, then only laterite soil made cultivable, means suitable for cultivation. The soil is useful for growing tea, coffee, rubber and cashew nut. Tea, coffee, rubber and cashew nut. Cashew nut means kaju. Recaptula means this is, you have to do this yourself. You have to write the answers and send me in the PDF form. Which soil is formed from the rocks made by lava? Name the most fertile soil. Name the crops grown in desert soil. Now, soil erosion. Manures and fertilizers are added to soil to make it more fertile. But in some parts of our country, the soil is not looked after properly. Trees are cut, the grass is pulled out, and this makes the soil infertile. Sometimes the manures and fertilizers, these are added to the soil to make it more fertile. But in some parts of the country, the soil is not looked after properly. Sometimes trees are cut, the grass along with the roots are pulled out, making the soil infertile. Rainwater and strong winds also carry the soil away. Sometimes due to rainwater and winds, the uppermost soil is carried away. So this is called soil erosion, when the fertile soil is carried away by rainwater and strong winds. Manure, we have done, the waste matter of the animals that is spread over or mixed with the soil, which helps the plants and crops to grow. How can we stop soil erosion? The steps to stop soil erosion. We should not cut down trees. We should stop or control the cutting down of trees. We should plant more and more trees. The more we are cutting, more than that we have to plant. Trees help the soil to hold together. Trees help to hold the soil together. Okay, this is very important along the hill slopes that have massive soil erosion. In the hill slopes, there is very large amount of soil erosion, so it is very necessary to plant trees over hill slopes. Embankments should be built around fields. What is the meaning of embankment? Embankment means a wall built to stop river flooding in an area. Okay, embankment means a wall which is built to stop river flooding in an area. It should be built around the fields that river water cannot come up over that area. Thank you and have a nice day.